But you know what I say, Obaseki, this issue on ground, I know you have done everything within your power in making sure that you blackmail everybody in order for people outside to see you as a saint among wolves or bad people. Now, you can convince so many of these people who so much believe in you, but certainly not me. Because sometimes I always follow my instinct. I always follow fact, not some kind of I just like this person. Anything way you talk, I like. I just want to follow her. It doesn't work that way. Now, we could go back a bit. You did APC, you run as a governor, even if Ushumule robbed Pastor Sagi Zeyamu and give you the position. You were there. At the time, you came out with an idea. Say Ushumule and the rest, that they say me bring money, come make you share her. And you don't want share, as a result of that, they not give you ticket. PDP openly bring you in, even if they have their own candidates. They use them prepare Ushumule. Tell and say Ushumule is too small to be the godfather of those state politics. They give one what this way supposed to be. To come back again, you win. Some of those things where you say you won't do, let's not go back again. I've overdwell on that in the past. The same PDP who give you a little space to dwell in before you go even hand over after 4 years to the next person. You come, you begin to the struggle power with the same PDP. At the end of the day, before Aso Ighodalo even emerge on a candidate, the house don't divide against itself. Some they follow you, some inside PDP they work for APC. Now the traditional institution own still occur. Bring in some enigmas, carry them go palace, hold meetings with them, they drag over to court and the rest. In midst of all of this, are you saying that now only you just good? The PDP people, APC people, the new traditional institution, all of them be bad people, they all hate you, say now you be the saint among them. As if one person say majority not good, make that same one person check himself. Probably he's the problem. Because you can't just be good while the rest are bad. That aside. But this mowaa, or rather Benin Royal Museum issue, wait there on ground. Now let's assume, say, you give your own assistant as the governor of the state. Some individuals come, say they want to build world standard museum. You give them plot of land, you give them money just to assist them. Because by the time when the museum they functional, so many tourists go come at those state, business go they boom. Fine, good idea. Now you don't rule, you don't come out. How come anytime they talk about the same mowaa, wey not be your own, you say no, you don't be you get them, now people get them. Now you, we don't be governor, now you still don't come back again. When they defend how those things stay in existence. How you take concern you? You don't do your own, you don't pass. People will get mowaa, are they not alive? Why are they so quiet about this whole issue? And you, who don't who come out, now you can't defend the same mowaa. How is that supposed to be your business? The governor said he want to set up panel of inquiry. They look into the issue on ground. It's supposed to be between the governor and that of the people who is seen and then get mowaa, because not the government get them. Now private entity. Why are those persons now so quiet? Then you, who has done your own, now you can defend the right of those ones who get them. I mean, they don't know how they take get this same mowaa. Because your character so far that you are exhibiting is showing that even that same mowaa, probably now you get them. Because if not be you, people will get and did that, they're supposed to talk for themselves, say, see the way we acquire these things. Now, whatever character you are exhibiting at the moment, it be like teacher who teach some students how to pass exam. After teaching them on the day of the exam, the student go write the exams. After everything, when teacher, they mark their books, because they call each of the students, you say this answer now 2, how you take get this 2? Instead of you to allow the students defend themselves, say, see the way I take get this 2. You will be teacher who suppose don't come out, who teach them. Your job is to teach and leave. Now you can defend the student how you take get the 2. It goes to show that there is hacky packing games playing out so long as this issue is concerned. And for the record, the Royal Majesty Monoba Nedoku Apollo Obayewa II has said it that you bring paper come through the back door, make it sign, so that those things could belongs to you. And if you refused, as a result of that, you were so angry. Why didn't you say much about that? Or whatever the monarch have said is true, or what? And these are some of the things a lot of us are saying. Because if you look at it properly, without being told, let's not be biased. The main purpose why museum even come into play in the first place now because of the artifacts. Now, Oyibo carry those things from us in the invasion of 1897. And we have been doing that to tell it to their face. Say, they invaded us, not a Benin massacre. They invade us uninvited. And those things, they have been looking for a way to clean it up so that that thing no will ever exist. Anytime the British come across such name, they always feel guilty because what happened 1897, people are still reminding them of it that now una come invade us, we not provoke una. Now the only time where this thing now will be visible for the whole world to see, now this artifact named after this invasion of 1897, that now those artifacts where they carry come out that way will not sell for them. Now they eventually bring come who will establish this museum. Instead, you are conniving with some persons just to make sure that the voice of those artifacts to tell the world that all this year we have been oppressed, the voice that could be so loud enough for the whole world to see, you are joining them to silence it. Say now, well, a museum of West Africa art and all that, bringing some artifacts from all over West Africa, so that at the end of the day, the one way will because of a builder, which is the one where they collect in the invasion of 1897, now come scatter up for inside, come make more strength. And the main purpose why people were donating before, and we are saying we want to build a museum, and because of those ones with them return come. Before you can begin to add others, Jonah, yet I won't silence the aspect of what Benin people want and try to over amplify it, the one that is irrelevant. And these are some of the things a lot of us are saying no to. Are you really enemy of Benin or what, sir? Because if you are not, you will understand that over the years, average Benin man have been so pained because of the way the British destroyed Benin Empire in the invasion of 1897. And this is the time to raise our voice again to tell the whole world that we are not cowards. These people need to say sorry to us. And the only way we can rewrite history for our own favor is to have a museum, a national monument that will replicate and indicate that this same set of artifacts were removed from our kingdom some couple of years back. Now they are back. This is how this thing came about. But instead, we want silent and over amplify others will not matter to make sure that the one will matter, you silent them by all means. They will do you. Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment in the comment section once again. Share and follow. For the record, Obaseki, if you are not the owner of mowaa, let the owner of mowaa come out and defend how that mowaa came about. Almost like Aliko Dangote cement factory for Okbila. If any government, or rather the state government as we speak today, now decide to say, okay, let me visit how this company came about. Una tell us the tax una they pay, who give una the land, and who give una the license to the extract limestone for the cement manufacturing. Are you sure Oshomole, or rather the person who was there at the time when this company came about, will call the run letter skater, they defend them? We be say the company not be your own. But the situation whereby you can't say and say they run haters skater, it goes to show that get within the cover, or maybe not in getter. That is exact thing, the picture you are painting to the whole world as we speak. If the same Okpewolo should go and meet the Chinese company and now begin to make inquiry, I don't believe say the way they run haters skater now, you and your people will now go they do and follow that same Chinese company. But if you say no, be you get this mowaa, no, be you get Radisson Blue, Osiomo, and that of Modular Refinery, sir, I would want to know what do you use Edo State money do for the 8 years we spend for office, because these are some of the laudable projects we believe say you invested Edo money into. So long as those 3 or 4 things are not Edo State owned, not be we get them, we don't even get larger percent of the shares. It goes to show that you go one day come tell us what you use our money do, because from the way things are going, nobody pursue you for Benin. And this happens to be one of those things when I talk back then. Anybody who intend to rule Benin must be in Benin, or rather Edo State. As you did now, few days to before handing over, you run come out up to now. Whether I do the bono is blossom, none of anybody's business. But the situation whereby you have it at the back of your mind that after you don't finish, you will still stay for a day. You will make sure say you repair them.
They brought me they quietly brought me a document to sign away, mortgage my rights to sign approval for what they want to set up with the Legacy Trust, Legacy Restoration Trust, to take over all the Benin bronzes. I said, I cannot sign that. That's we see many documents. We have seen many documents in our lives. I cannot sign such a document. Then he got angry. He was always angry. That governor was always angry. That he would come to you nicely, maybe, but he was always angry with my people. Please. He was always angry with the palace, with my people. He was known to be demolishing houses, oppressing people. I even mentioned it in my speech without fear of anybody, that he was an oppressor. But you, the Germans, you know how Hitler was in your country. So one could even liken him to almost like a Hitler of a Benin Kingdom. He was oppressing everybody, demolishing everybody's homes. He got angry because I did not sign that document to relinquish my right to be in charge of my ancestors' properties. The properties, artifacts belong to my ancestors. They were taken from this palace. The palace was bigger than this, was as far as to the governor's office. As far as to the governor's office in those days. It's in Wikipedia, Pinterest, and so on and so forth. You can see it all there. This is just a cry of SOS that he took the money to build Royal Museum. So, Benin Royal Museum, that was what was on the video. Please, I want to say that the governor is looking into it. I want to plead with you to let our governor look into the situation.
Also talk about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday was, to me, I didn't understand because I wasn't even aware that such gathering would be taking place yesterday. We have spoken to the Oba. We have gotten his own side of the story. The committee for this very mowaa has already been set up.